Oh, hello. What's that? Why, it's a tiny little knife. Today we will be taking a look at the KE65 from CTSmart, and it is a small folding knife. Look guys, how smart is that? Tiny little thing. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? And we'll start with the Spyderco style blade with its little hollow grind going on here. Drop point, as you can see, it's got like a spidey hole here, and some little bit of jimping on the thumb ramp there. Not a great deal, just a little bit. There's no markings on either side of the blade. And we move along to the scales, which are apparently aluminium. In this case they're coloured black. You can also get it in red and silver. It is a open pillar construction, and liner lock as well. Look guys, this is like about 50% thereabouts. We have pocket clip here, which is quite strong. Corkscrew construction, stainless liners, and you get this little chain on the back as well. Let's have a look what blade centering's like. Well, not too bad I guess. It's a bit off to the left there, as you can see. A few dimensions for you. I measured all these myself this morning. Open is 88mm long, closed 51mm long. The blade length is 37.2mm long. The width of the thing across here, oops, dropping it between the pocket clip and the other side of the knife, is 14.6mm, but if you're just interested in the width of the scales here, you're looking at 9.6mm, and the depth, which is like here, is 30mm. We'll pop him on the scales then. It's 40 grams, or 1 ounce and 3/8 when it settles down. A few size comparisons for you. Here's my CTSmart L011. You can see that's a little bit on the bigger side of things, as you can see. Look, a little bit larger, especially the handle. Handle's definitely a little bit bigger. Here we have the one of my very favourites, the Pocket Shiv clone. I'd imagine the CTSmart is going to be a lot better than the Pocket Shiv clone again. Just about everything I compare it with is better than the Pocket Shiv clone. And the obvious comparison is the Spyderco Squeak, because look, quite similar blade design, don't they? Apart from the fact this has got a hollow grind and this is a full flat grind, but as you can see it's a very similar design. So what is the little teeny CTSmart like handling wise? Well, it's got a spidey hole in here. If you try to open it single-handedly, which you can almost do, your thumb runs into this little lump here. That little bit there it runs into, so you can't quite, well, you can just about deploy it all the way, but it's a bit awkward, I must say. Putting it away, yep, folding the blade away, I can manage that. Get my big fat thumb in there, look. Disengage the lock quite easily. Just like a 2-finger hold really guys. So you get your little your finger here and one just there, thumb on the back on the little thumb ramp with a jimping, and you're away. What I tend to do with them is I tend to put the little chain through my other 2 fingers. It might be better if we had some paracord. If we could get paracord through there, you could, you know, customize it to the length you want, and it'd be a lot better, I think. I'll just try and get some paracord through there. Hang on. Alright, here's our familiar piece of paracord. We've all seen this before. Can we get it through there? It looks a bit small. I've sort of melted the end of this. I think even the melted end is too big, to be honest with you, to go through there. It was trying. I think I might have to get some pliers or something in there to get hold of it, but it's sort of going through there, guys. If I can get it out the other side. Let's have a look. Yep, there we go. So you can get paracord through there then. Well, it doesn't look like it, but you can. So that'll make, you know, if you tied yourself a nice fancy knot in there, that would make it even better, you know, for extending the handle out. Much better than the little supplied chain here. But it doesn't feel too bad in the hand, actually. Even the pocket clip doesn't dig into your hand. It's just in the right place, actually. Speaking of the pocket clip, let's just have a look at that. It looks like it should be quite a nice deep carry by the looks of things. Let's get a pocket over here and have a look. Right, so we've got a couple of pockets here. Got your standard pocket and the little fob pocket or coin pocket, whichever you like to call it. See if we can get him on there. Don't know if we can or not, because there's not much of a little bend just on the end of it here. Let's have a look, see if we can get him on. So far, no. Blimey. It's a very strong pocket clip as well. Here we go. Push him over. And it hangs up on the screws straight away. As you can see, it's hung up on the screws there, guys. So it's not going to go in all that deep because of the screws are in the way. Yeah, it's going to. I think that's going to wreck your pockets there, to be honest, if you push it too hard. I think they maybe should have put some like flatter headed screws in there or countersunk screws or something. Can we get it out again? Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Obviously you're not going to get anything of a reverse grip on this thing because it's too small. So you've only got a two finger hold on there. So if you get your fingers through the chain, should be alright. I don't know what it's going to be like for cutting stuff up, because it's not going to cut anything too heavy because you've not got the leverage really. But we'll get Bob the Bitzer bag in and see what happens. Okay, here he is then. Try knocking a corner off of this bit of paper here. It kind of wants to. It's not the best I've seen, I have to say, but it's, you have to sort of slide the blade. It's not going to do a push cut. It's doing a push tear to be anything. Right, let's get rid of that. Get the cardboard in, so we can chop a corner off some cardboard. Oh, no, that's interesting. It cuts cardboard quite easily, especially if you keep it out the blunt part of the blade there. Right, it's the cardboard done. Let's get the old nightmarishly long cheapy rope I've got here. There's miles of it. Right, let's see what we've got. About three strands going here. Don't think this little blade can handle too much. Give it a shove. Right, cut through that quite nice and easily. That was interesting. Wasn't expecting that. So let's give Trader Joe's Mule the Tapeworm a go. See what it can do with that, because as I said before, if you get a not overly well sharpened blade, and this is the factory edge here, guys, I've never touched these things up, I just show you as they come out the factory. They are not particularly very well sharpened blade will slide off of this mule tape, to be honest with you. Well, it's a little short blade, but it's not done too bad actually. It didn't slide off. That's not too bad, that's quite good. I'm quite surprised with that actually. What about some heavy duty package strapping? Yep. Let's take the corner off that, look. So we can fold it. Oops, if I can keep hold of it, that is. It's a bit springy, this one. With its usual sharp edges. Let's have a look. And no, it doesn't really want to... No, it doesn't really want to chop through that, guys. Not really. As you can probably see there. So, we will move along to the speaker style cable. Little loop. Oh yeah, chop that up very easily. What about some of the 32020 heavier gauge wire we got here? It's sort of had a go at it. That's two goes. It keeps sliding off of it, to be honest with you guys. You know, got quite a belly but a very short blade. It's done it eventually, look. Right, let's bring in the chopping block. If you can hear a funny noise in the background, Mrs. Rathbone has just started the hoover up. She's hoovering the sitting room by the sounds of things. Right then, let's see what this belly can do with rope. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Roll it through the rope there. Yeah, it hurts your thumb a bit pressing down on the old thumb ramp there though, guys, I must admit. Right then, let's just move it over, turn it around a bit because we've got too many cuts just there. Right, let's try the well, it's not much pressure required. Ouch. God, blimey, it does dig into your thumb there though, guys. You can just about see that. Right, try the heavy gauge stuff. Blimey, yeah. God, it's not very comfortable to use like this. Right, what about try and chop some of the tapeworm up like that. Yeah, it's kind of doing it. Look, guys, there we are. Made a bit of a mess. Anyway, let's move on to some pipe. See if we can ping some pipe with it. No, that's a shame. No real pinging. Oh, a bit of pinging there, but not a lot of pinging. And it's quite flattened it as well. Look, so oh well. Well, I have to say there, it's relatively sharp, but it did hurt me thumb a little bit on the little thumb ramp there, trying to push it through the materials we were using there. I think what I might have to do is pause the recording of this review for a little while Mrs. Rathbone stops hoovering. Okay then, so the factory edge is alright, I guess. We've seen it can cut stuff up. It's not so good with paper, but cardboard it seems to be alright. There's not a great deal to get hold of here. So it's about 2 fingers and that's about it. It can be a little bit painful pushing against the thumb ramp here, as I found out to my cost. It's quite uncomfortable. The little KE65 is also available in silver, and you can also get it in red. They all have the same aluminium scales on, just painted a different colour, or maybe even the silver ones are just left silver, I'm not sure. But I liked mine in black. But exactly the same time as I ordered this one, I ordered a CTSmart KE65 along with it. Exactly the same order. This one seems to have been flown over, I believe, because it arrived quite quickly. But I'm still waiting, and I think it's a month now, I'm still waiting for the KE65 to arrive. I've got an idea it's being sent by bicycle courier all the way from China. Hopefully it might come in tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow being Friday the 22nd of December, might come in then, I hope. I've got quite a lot of other stuff coming in as well, guys, so if you want to keep an eye on my Instagram feed here, you can see as I get new stuff in. A really good way to support my channel is to use my special GearBest link, which you'll find in the descriptive text down below. Click on that, go along to GearBest, you'll find something you like there, I'm sure. You purchase it and I will get a small commission from that sale, and it's ploughed straight back into my channel, guys, and I would like to thank everyone who has done so already. Another way of supporting my channel is via my Patreon page. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this little review. If you did, please feel free to subscribe, especially if it's your first visit to the channel. You can also click like if you enjoyed the review, and you can share it with your friends as well, because they might be looking for a nice teeny tiny little knife like this one. Right then guys, thanks for popping over. I'm sure I'll see you again another day, and well, I'll catch you again then. Bye!
Rough.